So welcome everyone to today's class. Today is the my continuously I am teaching for 16th days today. So for continuously for 16 days I am teaching, and it is every day at 10 o'clock we meet. And today is the 16th day. Many people joined amazingly in the first week actually. So first few days there were like 12 students, 16 students in a class. Then slowly only those people are left, I think, who have interest. Yeah, because we can go and watch, but hi Matthias, we can go and watch on YouTube. Good evening. But to make a habit and discipline is very important, and it's good thing that Ranjit, Gopi, Samir, Matthias, some people came who were also very consistent actually. I don't know why they are unable to come. Might be due to some like shortage of time or something like that. This is a technology part, like, so we have to understand this thing. Anyway, it has been very wonderful with you people, and I really enjoyed it a lot and learned a lot. And learning keeps going. We if we stop learning, we become stagnant. And so while teaching you, I also learn many new things. And I'm also planning for another web series actually, which I will write as a spec script, not for someone. It will be in the drama genre. So I was telling to Ranjit that my favorite is drama. Drama gives more options to us. I mean, and it's a low budget thing. You don't need very high budget. But at the same time, drama could be very repetitive also, or it could be, I mean, boring also to those people, because there are a lot of people who go to cinema or who sits on TV to watch something exciting, and for them thrillers and horrors. But there is a lot of audience, various audience, many people like different things. Like in India, there are not too much movies made on old age people. But if you look at the Western movies, then there are lot of movies which are on the old age people, and they are very good movies. Even if you look at Unbreakable, which has two characters, they are not young; they are in their 50s or might be in 60s. But one thing is stardom, which is already attached to them. But apart from that, actually old age people, they give more dimension to the characters, because it's a stereotype, you can say, or it is their experience of life which they bring on their faces when they are acting. And if we could write such story on them, then big stars might come for that. And if big stars come, then publicity, we don't need not to worry about the publicity. Like I sent you, I mean, Amitabh Bachchan has done this thing. Like, he has chosen the characters, like different characters, after his comeback. When his initial movies didn't work, then he worked in different types of movies, and that worked. And from that time, he's has become a kind of experimental, into an experimental acting, doing lot of characters, and that is working. That's not working. So today's class is our extension to our last classes, which were on the web series. In the first class, I introduced how to write a pilot, and in the second class, which was yesterday, I talked about some more things about writing web script, considering some human psychology. Now, types of web series which we can build up, that is more important. Sources, I have given you some sources. You can think about some other sources. Okay, if anyone is having any question, you can ask me.
Yeah, I'm talking this question regarding production point.
Okay.
Web series normally the film
Hmm.
director only they are giving chances on that.
Pardon?
Debut director, the web series
Mm-hmm.
companies, Amazon or Netflix,
Mm-hmm.
Sony,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
who's are all giving only renowned director or film director only they are giving the chances.
Renowned, not directors, renowned producers, big companies.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They are giving
But
work to
debut,
them. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, debut director and it pressures
Hmm?
how they will approach the web series company. What did you feel about that?
See, it's better not to approach them actually. If you are working in India, then as I
Huh?
said in the previous classes, that you have to make relations within the industry. So your 5 years will go at least into making the relationships. It's not that you are a writer, you have written 10 scripts at home, and one day you will go and ask someone, I have written 10 scripts, please read them. No one will read. People don't people don't I would say they don't appreciate such things. They don't uh, welcome you. They won't welcome you. If you say that, okay, I have 10 scripts, might be they are good, might be you are talented, might be they will come after you after some time. But if you say in the very beginning, you just can't go and approach them. So, better that at the one hand you write and then you keep making your relations. And your initial work will not come with very big companies. I have said this thing. Big companies will work with only big people. This means those who have already worked and gained, those who have already worked and gained reputation of success. So don't think that you will go to some big company and you will start working. So first go into the meet the people who are into independent filmmaking. They will help you in getting your projects. So Manjeet is with us. Hello Manjeet. Could you hear me Manjeet? Gopi, my answer is clear or should I speak
Yeah,
more
yeah,
on
I'm,
this?
I'm very much clear. I'm very much
Yeah.
understood.
Yeah.
So I plan to do 2 months once short film,
Yeah. And
independent film.
where are you from Gopi? Which part? Hyderabad.
Yeah, I am understood that. I have to connect with the industry. I have to good relationship with the industry people.
Okay, and you are from which industry? Telugu, Tamil?
In Tamil.
Tamil, okay, okay.
And
Okay.
I have one more question.
Yes, yes, yes. Please ask.
Actually, I'm not a good writer, I know.
Okay.
So, because I cannot image scenes and all. I watch
Mm-hmm.
in many movies. I don't want copy or inspire from scenes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking. I decide to go for novel
Okay.
or any books. So
Okay.
I have to approach that company.
Okay. So you want to collaborate with some other
This
writer?
better. I think that will I make to screenplay because you are giving. Already I learned from one institute. You are also giving good suggestions and teaching and all. So
Okay.
this is one I can able to do screenplay and all. So
Mm-hmm.
how company
How?
the writer how to approach book company, copyright owner company, book novel writer.
See, I told you this thing that copyright clearance is very important, and the copyright remains with the author.
Yeah, that's what my
Okay.
question is how to approach the author, how
See,
to clear the
sometimes they give the
copyright.
phone number of the author, or you can go to Facebook, or you can call directly to the company and say, don't tell them that I want to meet the author to buy the rights. They might be thinking that you are from some other publication house. You tell them we want to invite this author, we are a book club or something like that. So then they can give you the phone number of the author. Then you can talk to him. But that is okay. But I would suggest that, as I told you about in the chapter of adaptation, class on adaptation, Adaptation is something much trickier. So my suggestion is, as I said yesterday in yesterday's class, close your eyes, think about the actions, watch something, watch more. That would be my suggestion. Might be you follow it or not. That's up to you.
Yeah, I know most of the sub movies since from Korean movies. I know.
Yeah.
That copy and all I don't want.
I wrote
I
a
want to
I
create.
wrote a script. I wrote two scripts for my friend and for his personal movies. Like, so one was based on a Korean movie, but I did not watch that movie before writing. Like, even after writing the script, I watched that movie. After many years of writing, like, he gave me DVD. I kept it aside. I just told him that you tell me what's there in this movie that inspired you. Don't tell me the incidents. So that core thing he told me, it was about the love of a poor boy. I mean, who with a girl who is into like upper middle class of that kind of uh, class of society. And one scene he told me, and I wrote that. So if you can find something, so that is we called inspiration. So you, if you make something out of your mind on some basic idea, but story should be different, then you need not to take the copyright for that thing, because ideas don't have copyright. Original works have copyright, but you have to enhance, because in writing, like in books also, most of the books or novels are very poor. I mean, poor in the sense when we think about the screenwriting, so they are very poor considering to adapt them into screen. So good luck for you. I hope that you can make a good like. So you are planning for a movie or web series?
Personally, I have no idea. But future depends. Web series is web series. Movie is not movie.
Okay.
Because nowadays full lockdown in Tamil Nadu.
Hmm.
If
Okay.
the same situation is same continues, I will go with web series only.
Okay. So Manjeet is
No
with us.
better.
Yeah. So Manjeet is with us. So Manjeet, could you please come and introduce yourself? So Manorama is there. Manorama, are you the same person whom I talked like before the class?
Yeah, sir, yeah. I'm the
Okay.
same person.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
Manorama
Welcome to
from
you.
Assam.
Welcome to
Yeah.
you. Yeah. So I will begin the class.
Yeah, thanks, sir.
Yeah. So this class is the third class on writing a web series. In the first class, I told you about the writing a pilot. How to write a pilot? Pilot, that is the first episode, which is very important episode. That is the episode which will keep the audience into the next episodes. And then I told you my own way of developing an idea into a film story, keeping all the technical aspects which I told you, three act structure, internal need of the character, hook point, or the catalytic movement, which is not important in web series, because in web series there are a lot of hook points. So in each episode almost you have to think about at least two hook points, one at the beginning of the episode, one at the almost end of the episode. Some people call it a six act structure, but I said already that three act structure we have used in the movies: beginning, middle, and end. In the beginning, we introduce our characters, we introduce our major problem. In the second act, our main character tries to get away from that problem, but that problem comes back. He fights or she fights with that problem, and that becomes much stronger. And then he prepares and fights with that. And in the end, he gets or she gets something. So easily spoken, it I have conveyed this in within a 1 minute. Now some people say 6 act structure. But if you look at the series, see, it depends upon the time span. As I said, it depends upon a kind of actor who is performing on a street or stage, or like a singer or like a musician. So you have to build up that timing, and you have to introduce interesting elements within the story. So when you write the pilot, as I said, write it like a end of the second act of a movie. But the next episode is again that thing. So problem becomes bigger. When you write the second episode, the problem begins bigger, but some main characters should be introduced within the first episode. We have this freedom of introduce new characters in the web series, and we can introduce them, but there has to be some linking of those characters to the story or the characters of the same series, like previous episodes. So after you have written your pilot, and that pilot everyone is going to read, and if it becomes hit, then more people are going to read it. Now if you have watched web series, one thing is very common in them: the beginning and the ending. And in each beginning and each ending of all the episodes, sometimes they flash forward a scene. Flash forward means in the very beginning they shows a scene which we are going to watch later on in the episode. Some people call it teaser, which teases you, which entices you, which hooks you to watch the full episode, or which keeps your interest in the episode. Sometimes people use flashbacks, past history, which we have not seen, and then later on we are going to watch that, and then we will make our links. A lot of experiments have been done with the web series, particularly with the backstories, which are not so much emphasized in the films. The backstory of our main character or some other supporting character. But some of the web series have shown us backstories, and so many backstories of so many characters. And particularly, as we discussed yesterday, the writer who came, I'm forgetting it, Trinidad, something like that his name was. I'm sorry I couldn't spell because first time I heard this name. Someone pronounced it as Trinidad. So Trinidad, something like that. Anyway, so he is also a teacher into script writing, and he suggested this thing. Or he gave this example of a Indian web series where a lot of flashbacks are given, like in Western web series also, even in the Turkish web series also. But you should understand one thing, that the good story is not something which moves back. And this is a kind of basic rule for a storytelling. I am telling you a class in a form of story. If I keep going back and back, how will you enjoy that? Because you all are intelligent beings. You know what I am saying, and you even know what I might be going to say. So it is a normal communication way that we don't go much, only that much part which is necessary to speak what I am going to speak now. So this is very important. In films, we say this thing. Don't go too much into backstories. And you can go to the YouTube channel and watch more videos on web stories, those who haven't watched. But when it comes to web series, also follow this thing. Don't go too much into unnecessary backstories. if they are not required, because then what will happen, like you are audience are watching one story, you start the story of other character, then they will lose their memory pattern, like memory is removed from that actual story. There are some people who enjoyed, like I said, about this web series lost this web series on Hotstar which I saw. I'm forgetting the name. I told you about this like the leftovers. So in leftovers they are very beautiful backstories, but not all could write, or not it doesn't work in all web series. So better not to, if you are to become depending on you, too much dependency on them, this means you are unable to write the actual story, you can't move the story. Now you have written your pilot episode, like the first, like the second act of, up to the second act of a movie. You have introduced all your major characters. Some minor characters will come and go, come and go, come and go. This is one part. Then you will develop your second part, that is second episode. Then third, then fourth, then fifth, then sixth, seventh, up to seven, up to six, or up to 10 episodes you will write. And the next season, which will be much complicated in the sense difficult for you to write. So better you prepare something, or you can keep it. Let's the watch the audience's reaction. Then you will go into writing the second season. Now, when you write the second episode after the pilot, the second episode. So once you have introduced that problem, now that major problem is the major problem of your first season, and that problem has to be somewhere. If it is a character driven program, character driven web series, then that has to be there with the character. If it is some other, then has to be with that. Now what is that other? So there are various types of web series, majorly, and which are easy to write. Easy to write in the sense that if you write such web series, they have a low budget, not very technical requirements, and they are character driven, and are all character driven web series. They are Inhuman Resource, Breaking Bad. I haven't sent you, that you can also watch. Versailles, and Thieves of the Woods, something like this. Medici is very interesting. Now, if you recall the movies, there are a lot of movies, character-driven movies. Godfather, Taxi Driver, Joker, who came recently. They all are character-driven movies. The plot is built around the character. The story is built around the character. Rocky, Rambo, that is First Blood. All these stories are built around the character. And as I told you yesterday, that how to build up the character, that I have already told you in the last class, put a common character into the most uncommon situation. One thing I told you about writing a movie script is introduce two things important, which will driven your story, but you shouldn't be dependent on those things. One thing is introduce some aspect, some character, some quality, some instrument, which you will show in the beginning of the movie, and then that will help the main character in solving the problem when all his resources are finished. As I gave you example, a woman who is fond of cutting vegetables, like who is fond of cooking, that is why she buys new knives and she keeps them separate. And it is a story of a psychopath. entering into her family, into her life, and in the end she is helpless and she don't know how to save herself. And we see that the new knives which she kept at a secret place, because she might wanted to hide them, like, from her husband, who doesn't like this habit of her. And in the end we see that she reaches such place and she takes out the knives and she kills the psychopath. One example this I gave. Same thing you introduce in the web series also. And second thing I told you is about the weakness of the main character. So this weakness of the main character should be there. And this weakness should have produced an internal need within himself. As when you will watch this Inhuman Resource, I have showed this thing. I told you about this thing, Inhuman Resource, that a 60-year-old man, and he is sacked by his factory employee. His daughter is earning well. He can't sit at home. At home he is humiliated for not earning. At factory he is humiliated by very young people for not working well. So he decides to take on his life and to move somewhere, like to do something bigger. Now when you are writing, write in the present tense. The synopsis you write, treatment you write, and stories that you write them in the present tense. So you watch these character driven web series, and then I also told you about taking examples from already hit movies. Or you can take examples, but don't just borrow them, don't just copy them. Make some changes and move them into some other territory. As example which I gave you, take the psychologist from analyst this, analyst that, and then put him into some other zone, not this time dealing with any underworld don or drug mafia. Apart from character driven stories, there are event driven stories where event is the main character. So I saw a web series which is a very beautiful web series, and I will send you its name. I think its name was After Dark or something like this. So the story in this web series is about a flight like about a plane which can't go in front of sun. Such a wonderful idea. It's a French web series. So people, they board a flight, and later on they found that they can't go in front of sun because some radiation problem is happening. So with the movement of the earth, they have to keep moving and stay in the dark. That is the only way they can survive. And they are from different nations. Someone is from Turkey, someone is from Russia, someone is from England, UK, America, various passengers. So this is the event driven web series, where event drives the characters to behave in a certain way. So this is the difference between character driven and event driven web series. Horror web series are also event driven, but writing a horror web series, the main focus is to produce the thrill, produce the suspense, and produce fear within the audience. If you can't produce that, then because they are not concerned about the story. I will come to this thing, that when you are writing a horror movie, stories doesn't matter much. What matters is, are you able to give them the feeling of fear? Simple. If you look at your life, Suppose you are living with your family and it is a home of 2 3 rooms, 4 5 rooms, and very few people, 2 people or 3 people are there in the family, and someone is doing some work, suppose in the kitchen, your sister is working in the kitchen, and you goes there, and your parents have gone somewhere. You in the night she's boiling milk, and you goes there and just touches her, and how much scares she got, like, so she's scared. She knows there is no ghost, and you are not a ghost. But this is a phenomena of which I want you to keep in mind when developing your horror screenplays. Simple things do scare us, and simple things is not, it is scare, the feeling of fear is not about something really coming, but it is somewhere within our psyche. To be left alone in an aloof place, a small sound could make us scared. So this thing you keep in the mind when you are writing a horror screenplay. Now another important aspect about writing, particularly the web series, is writing a dramatic story. Ups and downs, but not too much, and not complicated. Sometimes these stories are so complicated, and as I said, so many twists and turns. Twists and turns have to be judged properly. As a jurist, you have to work, you have to judge that if I am giving this complicated twist to the story, is it justifiable or not with the common psyche? You have freedom to create the characters. You can create vampires, you can create something like Hulk or something like Iron Man. That freedom is there, but not every the person who is watching is Hulk, or the person who is watching is not Iron Man. It is watched by the common man, common people, and the common psyche will work. Now, what is that common psyche? The common psyche is very important, not only in the films but more in the web series, because web series are watched in a long interval. Sometimes I have time now to watch. After 2 days I will watch. 3 days I will watch. So I don't want something which really distracts my own psyche. Incidents could be dramatic. That is something different. In Viking, Ragnarok was thrown in a pit of full of snakes. Then his sons took the revenge of their father by like jabbing the axe in the spinal cord of his murderer. That that is okay, but you have to keep an understanding of common psyche. Now, what is that common psyche? The common psyche is the psyche of judgment, the psyche of justice. So the psyche of justice has to be there. And if you miss the psyche of justice in the web series, not in comedy, I'm not talking about comedy, I'm talking about dramas, event driven, and horrors. So if you miss the psyche of justice and you don't do justification to the characters, then audiences will not like your story. Someone killing other people is a bad thing. Now there could be justification that that killing was in the self defense, but that self defense has to be up to such an extent that that killing was necessary. So don't think that it is a drama or it is just a movie or just a screen. So you will bring two characters and kill them. Web series are more human. They are watched by the audience within their homes, on their telephones, their personal devices. Not something they go and watch something like a Western. They don't go and watch where someone is coming or Gabbar Singh is like character is coming and Dishkon is just killing mercilessly. These things do happen in their life, but then they should be part of your story. The actual events should be part of your story. So this justification is very important. Then another aspect is natural law. The concept of natural law, eye for eye, life for life. It is justified and it has to be there. We were watching a movie where 47 Ronin, name of the movie, where Keanu Reeves is the in the lead role, and the story of 47 samurais. Their king is betrayed, but the bigger king, like Maharaja kind of king, they ask them not to revolt against the bad king who betrayed their king, who killed their king. But they revolted and they killed the bad king. But as the Maharaja kind of bigger king said that, okay, now you have done wrong, I will give you a freedom that you will die as a samurai, not to be hanged in the public like a normal people. And when we were watching, we were not feeling this thing, like we were feeling very bad that why such samurais are given death penalty, life penalty. They did nothing wrong, but that was based on real life story, real life incident that took place in Japan. So when you are even so once you make on such event, then of course, which is already there in the public memory and public goes to that place every year, then you can bring this thing if justification was not done in the real event. Like there is a web series which is also a character driven web series. It is on a Jew espionage who went to Palestine, and he was caught and hanged. And we were also feeling bad for him, but we can justify that because that actually happened. But we like that series. But when you are creating imaginative characters, then keep this justification. Your main character, your protagonist, how much good he is. If he does something wrong, then give some punishment to that character, as we say that God punishes our bad deeds. So this is the natural act, the natural law, concept of natural law, which works wonderfully in the web series. And if you keep that the law of natural justice in your web series, in your stories, this will give you another aspect. A person who achieves something by doing wrong things, and when he is at the end of getting punished by the God, or we say by the natural law, then a change will come in him. And he will not become a robotic character. It will give another dimension to that character. It will make him or her to think about his actions, whether his doings are good or bad. And then another thing is, from where will you get the sub characters in a web series? Web series is a very internally woven drama. So the sub characters are which are around the main character. Suppose it is a story of a lady doctor who is working in a COVID-19 ward. So her sub characters are like her mother, her mother-in-law, her husband, her close friends, her sister, her brother, her sister-in-law. These people are like, and then her colleagues, some ward boy, some nurse, and suppose there is a patient who is there for last 1 month, a close relationship with the patient. So these you have to think, and you have to woven all these things into the story, and keep this thing in mind that in the next episode. Now this is a challenge because your first episode is and many a times it's very difficult for people to write, after writing a good pilot, to write the next episodes as wonderfully as they already wrote the pilot. And much difficult is to write the next season, but they are good writers, brilliant writers. I liked Viking. I told you this thing that I wanted to see Game of the Thrones, but it was such a boring, like I don't know why people watched it, such a boring web series. And then same kind of thing we watched like Vikings on Netflix. No, Vikings, I it hooked me like anything. And The Man in the High Castle is also very good. Like I have watched many, almost all the seasons of these web series. So you have to make your next, and there is no formula. I mean, you don't go into structure or something like that. There is no formula for writing good. The only formula is I told you that 75% research and 25% of spending of your time on writing, or even to 90% of research. Give your mind a time, give your mind to breathe. Let the idea grow from a seed to a plant and then put it on the paper with research. The Outlander is a series which is driven by character and events. So there could be both things, character and events. But that becomes sometimes difficult to handle because you have to handle two things. If you are writing only on the character, then you can build up a story. But if you are including character and the event, both things you have to handle, and that is not easy to handle. So these things you keep in mind, and there is no thumb law. There is no thumb law. You keep this thing in mind. What is the length of my series, my episode? 30 minutes, 40 minutes, or 50 minutes? If it is 50 minutes, no, first episode I wrote, next episode, same problem will be there, and something bad, much bad has happened. And somehow the character tries to solve that problem, but in the next episode, that problem is gone, the next problem has come, and the previous problem is already there. Then again he tries to, or she tries to solve that problem, then another problem comes. So graph of problems keep going high, and with that graph, what's happening? With that graph, his life is distracted. His life is like it's interfering with his life. It's interfering with his or her relations. This thing you keep in mind, that what it is impacting. Suppose now I gave you example of this doctor, female doctor in the COVID ward, how it is impacting her relationship with her children, her husband, her mother-in-law, her father-in-law. But keep the plot one. Don't jump into some other plot. This thing you keep in mind. It might change in the second season, but in the first season, the internal need concept, what was the basic point of the character to jump into the situation. As I also gave the example of another 60 plus retired government doctor in a government department of 65 years old, who decided to join the COVID-19 ward after government calls him. And what was his need? And keeping other thing, that putting the normal guy into the most uncommon situation. So now in the second episode, this problem he is trying to overcome, it is not solved, some other problem comes. Then in the third episode, might be that problem, one problem has gone, another has come, but one major problem is there. And in the end, in the last episode which you write for that season, The major problem is remains there, but some other grievous problem comes. So you can write it, but with not very up or down, or you can also uh, not too many twists and turns. This you keep in mind. If you give too many twists and turns, so it will spoil the mood of the audience. And the law of natural justice has to be maintained, and justification should be there for every action. You need not to justify with some situation or with some dialogue, but keeping in mind that some expressions actor will do which would justify their actions. And get away from repeating same things. As I said, it is a habit with the writers, and when you watch it, they repeat. I mean, Netflix is the best we watch in India, I mean. But within the Netflix, even so many stories of so many. If you watch Titans, it is very similar to some other stories, and when we watch at home, we can identify them easily. That this is same thing happening. So it's very difficult. So also think that story has to be interesting. And how will you make your story interesting? First, by watching a lot, then keeping yourself away from what you have watched. That is how you will keep your things fresh. So, if anyone wants to ask anything, you can ask. Any question? Okay. So, actually, we have with us Manjeet. Can you hear me? Would you like to come and say something? Okay. Trinad. Okay, Manjeet has come. Yeah, Manjeet, please.
Hello.
Hello, Manjeet. How are you?
Just a second.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello, bhai. How are you?
I am good. I am good. What are you doing nowadays?
Bas, bhai, writing a script nowadays, as
Okay.
you know, trying to
Yeah.
write a horror story,
Okay.
and I got a lot of information from you.
Okay.
So it was very nice to be with you.
Okay. Would you
Learned
like
so
to
much from you.
introduce yourself to other people?
Okay. I'm an actor. I have done movies, I have done short films, I have done TV, and I known Mr. Nikhil Savlania for a very long time. He's very consistent, he's very hardworking, and he is very passionate. One thing I would say, if you are an artist, you have to be passionate what you. If you are not passionate enough, leave this field. You are not art.
Mhm.
What do you say, Bhai?
Yeah, right, Manjeet. I know Manjeet for a very long time, and we haven't met much because I was in Kolkata, then I went to Bombay. I was keep coming to Delhi and going to Bombay, and then we our homes shifted like. So he went to Noida and I went to somewhere else. And the web series which I am writing is I have almost written. That is the Manjeet's effort. Manjeet is working with some people, and he introduced me to them. And he is also planning for another movie. So my wishes are with him. And we have today also Trinad Chibukula. Hello, Mr. Trinad. How are you?
Good, good.
So Manjeet Trinad is also a writer. He writes in English and Telugu and is also a teacher of script writing. So Trinad, would you like to give us some more insight into the web series writing today? Like how we will approach after once we are done with the pilot. What should we do after pilot, and then what should we do in the next episode, next season? So would you like to say
Yeah.
something on that? Yeah, please.
Yeah, if they are giving a, I feel open-ended for the first season, open-ended conclusion.
we call it a climax and conclusion. The both are different actually. So if you are seeing that, so we need to go with there are options because it actually depends on the subject, what we are taking it and how we are taking it. The characters. If you design few characters, like for example, investigative, most of the web series would be thrillers, investigative thrillers kind of thing, or psychological thrillers. You won't find normally we won't find a regular story. I mean, regular means a love story or a normal story. We won't see that maybe because there's no thrilling point or thrilling elements. We can find thrilling elements in those type of stories. So I feel in order to go further, maybe some other case, some other investigation. If we are taking the characters of like a police, or maybe we are taking it like a person would be a robber. We can make other robbery or different than this what we have shown in the first season. And few elements like it's a continuation of what actually happened in the previous season and what else we can do in the we call it a prequel. A similar way also we can do it in a web series.
Okay. The voice was not clear. Actually, there was some disturbance in the voice, but I think we have got what you have said. I will, while making the video, I will improve this quality in the video actually. So we will learn better from that. But
Yeah,
thanks
sure.
for your suggestions. I will improve that. If anyone from you or from other parts of the world they want script writing class individual, they can ask me Tinad's number, and he also gives in Telugu language. So coming to the one more thing about which I wanted to tell you about web series is that don't put cliches into the web series. I mean, it's something which we know, but something which many of us forget when we are writing. And these things comes from they come from some other movies particularly which we have seen, or some other things which we have seen, and not something which we have seen but which are very popular. But if you take that, then be specific and be subtle. See, everything is about the basics. I tell you this thing. Basics makes a thing. And you have to stick to the basic thing. As I said, the law of natural justice. It is a basic concept of our mind which are coming to our mind from thousands of years, from almost more than 10,000 years since we started our civilizations. So basics you keep in mind. And I gave you example in my previous class about a movie. I think its name is Woman on the Window, something like this, which is a very new release on Netflix. It is adapted from many movies of Alfred Hitchcock. But there's one more guy who also makes movies on Alfred Hitchcock, and his name is M. Night Shyamalan. But M. Night Shyamalan uses the concept of subtleness in his movies. He is not loud, and he doesn't use those things in cliche. Because when you make your imagination dependent on such things, then you don't go into the insight of imagination. I would not say that you have actually imagined something. What you did, you used the old bricks to make a new house, whereas your bricks had to come from your imagination, your new factory. So even if you take something from your previous popular thing, like many people takes, I gave one example about this movie, Italian movie, Man Without Gravity, and he took the character of taxi driver from the movie Taxi Driver, the character played by Robert De Niro in 1975. In the present time, he takes that character and how he built up his story on that character that I told you in the previous classes. That character was something different, and that was American character revolting against America. This character in the present time is also revolting against America, but he changed it. He changed it subtly with suggestions, with some story element. So this thing you keep in mind, and I'm telling you because as a point of view audience, Mirzapur, pathetic. Second season was pathetic. Sacred Games. I mean, I didn't watch Sacred Games. I didn't like the first part also, but that was okay to watch. My wife watched, and she is very new to all this watching these like things. She said it's very bad. I saw some portion. I didn't like it. Why? Because repeating same things, concepts. So you have to work on the concepts, and there is a one mine for the concept, and that mine is the mine of knowledge, which is history. So if you go into the history, if you go into the old stories, then you will find new ideas, new concepts. Read philosophers, read jurists, go to Gutenberg, listen the audio books over there. My latest thing which I am listening is about Greek and Roman gods. So you also go to these resources, and apart from your 50% is watching what's going on, then 50% should be your research, reading or listening audiobooks, watching videos, listening audiobooks. Go into the depth of the concepts. That will give you gems in the writing. That will improve your understanding. What you will get, you will not get some character or some story. It will polish your thinking. You go and do some research in psychology, some research in might be in geography or somewhere. And when you are developing particular character, suppose my character is a aeronautical engineer, then do talk to some aeronautical engineer. Go into the history of development of aeronautics. Go to their basics. That will sharp you, and that will give you some real aspect with the story, which when you will write, audiences will like it. So this was all for today. I hope you liked this class. We will see you tomorrow. If anyone wants to ask anything, you can ask. Okay, so I am wrapping up today's class. Thank you everyone. Thank you Manjeet, Manorma, Matthias, Saurabh, Gopi and Trinath for attending today's session. Good night. Bye.
Thanks, bro. Good night.
Bye.